My name is Jeremy. I am the 5th generation on this farm operation. I got it just a little bit dirty. Alright, we are underneath the back of the truck here. It's trying to figure out our wiring. Got all the lights in place. We just got to get the wires from this pigtail, if you can call it that, to the lights. Looks like I need to reroute it though. I didn't do a good job of getting it in place up front there. This wire is supposed to be the tail light. We have a light out there? Hey, we do. Looks like the right brightness to be a tail light. So we'll go ahead and wire the other side into it. Okay, push the brakes. Okay, let off. Left turn signal. Okay, right turn signal. Beautiful. Thank you, man. This is way more fun than watching Daddy.
You did it, Daddy.
We're coming along pretty good now. This is about three weeks worth of work. Not just this during that time. Obviously, we've had other things to do. But all the heavy lifting, I think, is done now for the most part. We still have some things to do to get it finished up. The pump that I was going to use to run this cylinder here was an old pump that came off this truck. I was gonna just reuse it, but the tank is rotted out. So I gotta come up with something different for that. And still have to put a bumper back on the back of the truck. You can't legally drive down the road in Michigan without a bumper on the truck. So I gotta put a bumper down in there yet. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm gonna build a platform for up there between the cab and the bed, just a place to be able to stand, to get up on the bed, or a place to stack bundles of twine to get them to the field for the baler. Once I get a pump situation figured out for that cylinder, then I've got to run the hoses. They've got to come from the cylinder down to the pivot point and then up to the pump. Then I plan to mount there. Other than that though, I gotta build a little pedestal in the cab for the controls for the cylinders to be mounted to. But other than that, it's coming along pretty good. I gotta build a prototype pallet for it here pretty soon that the hay will be stacked on. that those forks can slip underneath. Probably get to that maybe this weekend. And then even without the top rack working, I should be able to actually test it out. As long as I strap the hay to the stack, I can at least test to make sure that the truck's going to lift a stack. So it's time to build the prototype pallet that I'm going to use on the trucks. I just bought enough lumber to do one for now. And all I had to buy was the posts. I bought some landscaping timbers from the local lumber yard, but you can tell it's not landscaping season. These are the most curved, pathetic sticks I've ever seen in my life. So hopefully by the time I go to actually build these things, they've got new stock in, because I don't want too many pallets with stuff in that tough a shape. And then over here on the back of the Ranger, I've got a bunch of hardwood boards that I got from down at Grandma's. So I'm going to lay it all out here, and then I'll cut all my boards and screw them together and see how this works. So here's one complete pallet. The hay will sit on here. The truck will pick it up. Now I had to make this to hinge here so that it would get over top of this, but then when the stack comes off, it'll level back out. Hopefully it works the way I'm thinking. Now it's not tight up to the truck where it would be. This needs to go in a little bit further. If you were to back up, it would go in that little bit further. But that's what it's going to look like. Now I just need about 99 more of them. Well, she's all done. I got a pallet sitting up against the rack there right now. I've used it once to haul some hay up to our store. I'm going to try to use it a few more times here before we get into hay season, just to make sure there's no issues that need to get taken care of. So in the end, I ended up with 3 pumps. One with the smaller reservoir that runs the grapple, and then the other 2 on the outsides, they run the bed. So that took it from, by putting 2 on there, it took it from 1.5 minutes going up to just 45 seconds. So it cut it almost exactly in half. There it is. I'm excited. Can't wait to see it in action. I gotta work on building pallets. I got all the lumber in the barn for that now. At least to do about 20 pallets so far. That'll be a good start on them. I broke my prototype that I built down there in the corner. I was trying to push the forks under and I hit that first board and broke it. Really my own fault. I should have been paying more attention, getting out and checking things, but yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm excited.